Welcome to Old Orchard Beach, one of the many seaside vacation destinations located on our country's coastlines. These destinations attract tourists by having amusement parks, arcades, restaurants, beaches, and hotels at their fingertips. Though it is a fun and eventful place where many family memories can be made, it is also a location full of disposable plastic products, from plastic bottles to straws, souvenirs, and even toys given out as prizes. It almost seems like everywhere you look, everything is made of plastic. In Portland, Maine during the summer, it also has a lot of tourists visiting. Like Old Orchard Beach, this location is right along the water, and there is a risk that the disposable products and waste left behind on the streets and falling out of trash cans will add to the growing problem of plastic pollution. Though Portland has some pretty areas, if you look a little closer, not everything may be what it seems. Once the tourist season is over, areas that were once busy with people are now empty and quiet, and what is left is their trash. Seaside towns or ports are not the only contributors of plastic pollution. Even on a road or in a ditch, this trash may eventually access a water source and be carried to an ocean. For example, the Kennebec River flows from Moosehead Lake through Skowhegan, Augusta, Waterville, and Bath out into the ocean. For 170 miles, this river is at risk of being polluted and sending whatever it may carry into the Atlantic. Landfills that aren't properly managed have problems with their trash washing or blowing away, following the same pattern. It's disposable items that are a large portion of the problem. Ocean Controversy's 2010 report states that 60% of all marine debris in 2009 consisted of disposable items, with the most common being cigarettes, plastic bags, food containers, bottle caps, and plastic bottles. Other plastic in the ocean is fishing gear from fishing boats. The amount of time for plastic to decompose is incredibly long. It's estimated that plastic bags can take 20 years to decompose, plastic bottles up to 450 years, and fishing line around 600 years. So whatever plastic you have obtained and gotten rid of is most likely still around. As the plastic degrades, it gets smaller and smaller and turns to what is known as microplastics. Microplastics aren't able to be seen, but most of the plastic in the ocean is less than 1 centimeter in size, with the mass of 1/10 of a paperclip. It was estimated in 2014 that 15 trillion to 51 trillion pieces of microplastic are floating in the ocean and weighing somewhere between 93,000 to 236,000 tons. Another type of plastic that has been found to be very much abundant in lakes and streams are microfibers. Microfibers are micron-scale synthetic fibers. Polyester and acrylic are the most commonly used synthetic fibers when creating clothing such as fleece jackets, gloves, hats, scarves, and blankets. According to a Friends of Casco Bay assessment, it has been found that the majority of microplastics found in Casco Bay were microfibers. These fibers are carried in the rinsed water to sewage treatment facilities, septic systems, or waterways, all the way into the ocean. A study published in 2011 after cited experiments sampling wastewater from household washing machines that a single garment could produce over 1,900 fibers per wash. Since 1960, waste generation in the United States before recovery has increased by 64%. The global production of plastic is now up to 300 million tons. In the past 25 years, over 65 million kilograms of waste were collected from just our world's beaches. So who is suffering from all of this trash? It's the animals and plants of our ocean. The microplastics causing harm to all marine animals is by being ingested and mistaken to be food, such as plankton. Birds feed their chicks small pieces of plastic thinking it's food. The result is that 40% of all chicks die prematurely. It has been estimated that 1 million seabirds die each year due to plastic pollution. Other marine animals such as seals, dolphins, or whales are being affected by the other plastic debris such as nets, plastic bags, or fishing lines, estimating about 100,000 deaths per year. Leatherback turtles get caught up in fishing nets and lines, but also eat plastic bags, mistaking them as their favorite food, the jellyfish. Where most of this plastic collects is in the five gyres, which are these sort of spirals of water created by the tides and currents. There's the South Atlantic Gyre, the Indian Ocean Gyre, the North Atlantic Gyre, the South Pacific Gyre, and North Pacific Gyre. Between all five of these gyres, there are 8 garbage patches. The North Pacific Gyre is the largest garbage patch of them all, collecting trash mostly from Mexico, the United States, Canada, and Asia. So how can we change this? We have to start from the source, which is us. In Malibu, California, there has been recently a vote of banning plastic straws, stirrers, and utensils of 65 restaurants and food vendors. Seattle, Miami, and Fort Myers are cities that have also banned these plastic disposable products. Outside the United States, the country of Scotland is planning to have all straws banned by 2019. Taiwan is hoping to have by 2030 all single-use plastic items banned, such as straws, cups, and shopping bags. The banning will hopefully continue to spread throughout the states and move on to other disposable products. Plastic bans of the past have included plastic bags and microbeads. It was on December 18th of 2015, Congress amended the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetics Act by passing the Microbead Free Waters Act of 2015. Plastic bags were first banned in California in 2014, and this trend is slowly growing. Our city of Portland, Maine, charges for plastic bags to prevent people from continuously buying them. What we can do ourselves to prevent ocean plastic pollution is to stop using disposable products. For example, straws are very unnecessary things that people are almost using daily. You can buy reusable metal straws, glass straws, or disposable paper straws to go into your reusable cups. Making these choices is what will change things for the better. It is up to us to clean up our oceans and keep marine animals and plants out of harm's way.